Congratulations on making the decision to buy a home. Now the question is, how much should you spend on this next home? So now when buying a home, you're also committing to a monthly housing payment. So the very first thing you need to do before you decide to go out and start looking at homes is you need to find a price range that you're going to be comfortable with. Hi, I'm Jeremy Qualley with Qualley Associates over at eXp Realty, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to determine a comfortable monthly mortgage in today's market. So now the first thing we need to break down is every cost associated with your monthly mortgage payment. So knowing all costs involved in owning a property will help us determine what you can afford for your purchase price. And it's not just the mortgage. So my advice is to work the numbers backwards so we can figure out what a comfortable purchase price is going to be. Then what we're going to do is we're going to look for a purchase price that reflects that. So the largest monthly payment you're going to have is the one you make to the bank for owning a home. So if you are obtaining a loan, you're going to have a monthly mortgage payment that consists of principal and interest. Now this will be a fixed amount based on the loan that you have taken. So a portion of it gets applied to interest, which basically just goes to the bank, and the other portion goes towards the principal of paying down that mortgage. The next monthly expense you'll have for home ownership is going to be your property taxes and your special assessments. You'll take your annual property tax and your special assessments and you'll divide it by 12 months, and that's how you'll roll that up into the mortgage. And now your last expense included with your taxes and your specials will be your hazard insurance, which is basically your property home insurance, which will cover anything that goes on with your property while you own the home. Another expense you might have are HOAs, which are homeowner association dues. Now, this is normally when you live in a condo association, and this takes care of things like your water, sewer, garbage, lawn care, and snow removal services. But this won't apply to every single property that's out there. So now the last expense you may incur is private mortgage insurance. So now, private mortgage insurance basically covers the bank in case you default on the loan. This typically is going to be applied to your mortgage, especially on an FHA finance mortgage, because they have more liability on this type of mortgage. Now, if you go conventional, typically, as long as you have 20% down, you can actually have this fee removed. And this fee can vary from anywhere from $50 to $150 to $200, depending on the size of the mortgage. All of these costs will constitute your monthly mortgage obligation. Now, before we start looking at homes, we want to make sure that we're looking in areas that are within your budget, considering all costs that go into home ownership. So now the last thing you want to do is go out, start looking at homes and not know exactly what your monthly mortgage is. Because I've been in these situations many times where I've gone through a property with somebody that thought their budget was a lot higher than what it really was, and they got their hopes up. And that's the last thing we want to do for you. So now I hope this video helps you determine your search price with your ideal monthly mortgage. So our team helps people just like you every single day in finding their dream home. And we would love to sit down and assist you in that full process of what we can do to show you from getting from point A to point Z.